Most bodybuilders would fail this test, and it would not be because they were weak. Their strength had never been asked to sprint, stabilize, and change direction, control another body, and survive repeated effort.
The Jaguar Warrior could not afford strength that worked only under perfect conditions.
Not random warrior exercises. Into a modern 4-day upper-lower workout split. Not a costume workout. You will see the entire program, how to progress it, and why every movement earned its position.
The people commonly called the Aztecs included the Mexica, whose capital became the center of a powerful military state.
Warriors did not train inside predictable environments.
They moved across stone streets, agricultural fields, and causeways.
Mountains and contested terrain.
They fought at close range, where balance, positioning, and fatigue could decide the outcome.
Elite warrior status was not simply inherited as a costume. Control. They remained patient, then act violently when the moment appeared. The complete athlete. Build maximum strength. Add muscle you lock down grip and trunk, then repeat force under fatigue.
Trying to train everything in one endless session? That isn't intensity, it's bad structure. Split the demands, train each one with intent. Train smarter, adapt faster.
Day 1. Upper body strength starts with control. Can you control what's in front of you? Strength is more than moving weight. It is controlling resistance. Pull hard and own the position.
Then teach that strength to strike fast.
The upper-lower split builds every weapon twice, without burying the athlete.
Power starts with position. Load the strike without leaking force.
Every repetition violent. The second speed falls, power work is over.
Pull starts before the elbows bend. Own the hang. Drive your body to the bar. No kicking, no bargaining. Control the descent. Earn the next repetition. Lock the base. Build a chest that can drive resistance backward.
Remove the momentum. Make the back produce every inch.
Build a back that can pull anything offline. Build muscle. Stop before fatigue turns strength into garbage.
One arm produces force. The trunk refuses rotation. Drive through one arm. Let nothing else move. Build the rear armor. Strong shoulders survive force from every direction.
Pick up something heavy and move. Strength that cannot travel is only a performance. Anybody can create force when nothing pushes back. The second test. Can you produce force without surrendering your position? Power does not begin in the air. It begins when the entire body loads as one. Do not jump to survive the repetition. Explode like the ground insulted you. Explode forward. Land like a predator. Then reset and earn the next rep. Anybody can carry weight while standing tall. The truth appears when the load forces you down. The exercise is not sacred. The progression is. Own 6 clean reps, then make the bar heavier. Stop squatting the hinge. Push the hips back and load the entire rear chain. Go as deep as the hips allow. The moment the spine has to finish the rep, the descent is over.
2 legs can share the work. 1 leg exposes the truth.
Drive through the working leg. No twisting, no hiding the weaker side.
The hinge trains the hamstrings at the hip. Now make them prove their strength at the knee.
Train the hip. Train the knee. Build a posterior chain that does not leave a weak link.
One load, one side. Pick it up without surrendering an inch of your spine.
Stand tall and move. The weight gets one hand, not control of your body.
The load is trying to fold you in half. Refuse, and keep walking.
This is not decorative core work. This is trunk strength with somewhere to go. The following day is recovery. Even weapons built for war require maintenance.
Walk. Cycle. Move enough to recover. Never hard enough to create another debt.
Restore the motion you actually lack, then give the body enough material to rebuild.
The Jaguar is not aggressive every second. It rests. So aggression is available when it matters. Real power does not announce itself. It waits, then arrives before the other man can react. The third test. Can you create force before the other man has time to react?
Do not squat it. Do not fold forward. Dip straight down and turn the legs into a loaded weapon. Drive through the floor. Transfer everything into the bar. Legs, trunk, and arms. One connected strike.
Prove you can control your own mass.
Clear the bar with control, then lower all the way down, slowly.
One arm lowers the weight. The rest of the body refuses to be twisted beneath it.
Press with one arm. Let the chest and triceps work. But never let the load turn your spine. Reach far enough to load the back, not far enough to surrender your entire torso.
Build the muscle. Control the asymmetry. Force means more when one side cannot drag the other out of position.
Build shoulders wide enough to change the silhouette, but strong enough to control every inch.
Build the arms, but earn every inch without throwing the weight around. 15 seconds. Maximum intent. Produce the same violence from the first wave to the last.
Day 4. The hunt. Power means nothing if it cannot close the distance.
The final test. Can you still move explosively when the ground, distance, and pressure stop cooperating?
Win the first step. Drive backward into the earth and force the entire body forward.
Stay low because acceleration demands it. Not because somebody told you to run folded in half.
Attack the distance. Run through the line. Speed training ends before fatigue gets a vote.
This is speed training, not conditioning.
If free sprinting punishes the joints, load the acceleration. Change the tool, never the principle. The exercise is negotiable. The principle is not. And preserve enough quality to do it again.
The heaviest pull of the week begins before the weight moves. Do not pull the weight off the floor. Push the ground away and make the entire body rise together. Stand tall. Never lean backward to convince yourself the repetition is finished.
Step back under control. The front leg owns the ground before the descent even begins.
Lower through the front leg. Then drive upward without begging momentum to finish the repetition.
Strength cannot live only in a straight line. Step wide.
Drive forward. Every step must move the load, not merely prove that you can suffer beneath it.
Now drag it backward. The legs keep producing force while fatigue tries to steal your coordination.
The sled does not care what you squat. It asks whether force survives movement, fatigue, and another round.
The inner thigh and lateral trunk are not accessories. They keep the entire frame from splitting under sideways force.
The Jaguar identity was never merely physical. Status meant something because it had to be earned, demonstrated, and carried inside. We should not remove those beliefs from their culture and turn them into another empty slogan.
But one lesson survives the distance between cultures. Identity must be supported by action.
Do not call yourself powerful if nothing in your program demands speed.
Do not call yourself conditioned if one brutal set destroys everything that follows it.
And do not call yourself disciplined if the program changes every time your feelings do.
The modern smoking mirror is the training log. It records what happened your ego remembers.
The mirror does not show the athlete you imagine becoming. It shows what you repeatedly do.
Week 1 is not the time to impress yourself. Establish the truth and build from it. Keep the weight. Add the repetitions. Progress without lowering the standard.
When every set reaches 10 clean repetitions, increase the weight slightly and rebuild.
Jumps, throws, and sprints progress through speed, distance, and execution, not greater exhaustion.
On the heavy lifts, earn every repetition. Then add the smallest load that keeps the movement honest. More weight. Change one variable, not the entire system.
Finish most sets with strong repetitions available. Power ends before speed becomes ordinary.
Monday builds the claws. Tuesday builds the foundation beneath them.
Friday completes the hunt. The weekend may build the engine, but never at the cost of Monday. His strength functioned where the ground, distance, and danger refused to cooperate.
Not strength that exists only when the equipment, stance, and resistance are perfectly arranged.
That is the standard. Force beneath the body, and force projected before resistance can answer.
Not random suffering. Capability that keeps moving when the load begins fighting back. Not less muscle. More complete capability. The jungle exposes weakness. So does the gym. When you ask the right questions. Which day exposes you first? The claws, the foundation, the strike, or the hunt? Put your answer in the comments. Comment your answer and enter the next Warrior split here.